Say no to these 6 harmful foods for better kidney health. Have you ever wondered how much our diet affects those hard-working kidneys of ours? Let's talk kidney health. Imagine if what we eat could actually help those little kidney heroes function better. But, hold on. Did you know that some foods might be causing more harm than good? Crazy, right? Saying no to certain foods can be a game changer for your kidneys' health. It's like giving them a high five for all the hard work they do. Changing eating habits isn't always a walk in the park. That's why we're here to guide you through 6 foods you might want to reconsider. Ready for this journey toward healthier kidneys? First on our list, high-sodium foods. Ever had that extra salty snack and felt super thirsty right after? Sodium, the sneaky part of salt, does more than just make things tasty. But did you know it can be quite tough on our kidneys? Sodium loves to mess with our blood pressure, and when it's high, it's like giving our kidneys a marathon to run every single day. They're amazing, but even superheroes need a break sometimes. Think about it. Those canned soups, processed meats, and those oh-so-yummy salty snacks we love, they're loaded with sodium. But here's the kicker. Too much sodium can harm our kidneys over time. Who knew, right? It's not about saying goodbye to flavor altogether. Try swapping out those high-sodium foods for fresher options. Fresh veggies, homemade meals, and herbs and spices can be just as tasty without the extra sodium baggage. Number 2, sugary drink. Who doesn't enjoy a sweet fizzy drink now and then? But here's the thing. Those sugary beverages might seem harmless, yet they can secretly harm our kidneys. Crazy, right? Picture this. Each gulp of those sodas or sweetened drinks floods our bodies with sugar. But did you know this can hike up our risk of diabetes and obesity? Our kidneys have to work extra hard to handle all that sugar overload. Now here's the twist. Diabetes and obesity can pave the way for kidney disease. It's like a domino effect that starts with those innocent-looking sugary drinks. Who knew they could cause such trouble? Do we have to say goodbye to all the sweetness? Not exactly. Opting for water, herbal teas, or even jazzing up water with fresh fruits can be a game changer. Plus, they're kidney-friendly. Number 3, red meat. Who doesn't love a juicy steak or a burger now and then, right? But hold on. Did you know that while red meat is delicious, it can sometimes put a bit of strain on our hardworking kidneys? Quite surprising, isn't it? Here's the thing. Red meat is loaded with protein and phosphorus, which can be a bit tough for our kidneys to process in large amounts. Imagine our kidneys trying to handle all that extra work just because of our love for red meat. But wait, red meat isn't all bad. It's a great source of protein and nutrients. So, what's the deal? How do we balance the yumminess with what's good for our kidneys? Moderation is key. Instead of bidding farewell to red meat forever, how about enjoying it occasionally and balancing it with other sources of protein like fish, poultry, or plant-based proteins? Think about it. By giving our kidneys a break from excessive red meat, we're actually being kind to them. Small changes in our diet can make a big difference in the long run. Number 4, processed foods. Ever find yourself reaching for those convenient processed foods? They're quick, easy, and seem harmless, right? But did you know they might not be the best buddies for our kidneys? Surprising, isn't it? Processed foods often come packed with additives, preservatives, and excess salts. Sounds tasty, but these additives can throw our kidneys for a loop. Imagine our kidneys trying to process all those foreign substances. These additives might make our processed meals last longer on the shelf, but they don't do our kidneys any favors. It's like asking our kidneys to deal with a whole bunch of puzzling ingredients. Do we need to say goodbye to all things convenient? Not exactly. Opting for fresh, whole foods instead can be a game changer. They're easier on our kidneys and packed with natural goodness. 5th on our list. High-potassium foods. Ever thought about the potassium in our foods? It's an essential nutrient, right? But hold on. Did you know that too much of this good thing can sometimes be not so good for our kidneys? Surprising, isn't it? High-potassium foods like bananas, oranges, and tomatoes are packed with nutrients. But guess what? When our kidneys aren't in their best shape, these foods can put extra strain on them. Imagine our kidneys trying to juggle all that potassium. For those with kidney issues, too much potassium can be a challenge. It's like asking our kidneys to handle an overload of this essential nutrient. Who knew it could be a bit tricky? Do we need to bid farewell to all those potassium-rich foods? Not really. Moderation is key. Balancing our diet by including a variety of foods can help manage potassium intake. Lastly, foods high in oxalates. Ever heard about oxalates in our foods? They're natural compounds found in some healthy foods, but here's the thing. Did you know they could cause a bit of trouble for our kidneys? Foods like spinach, nuts, and chocolate are rich in oxalates. While they're delicious and nutritious, they can sometimes team up and form kidney stones. Imagine our kidneys dealing with these tiny crystal troublemakers. For those prone to kidney stones, these oxalate-rich foods can be like the culprits behind the scenes. It's like asking our kidneys to handle these stubborn stones caused by oxalates. So, what's the strategy here? Do we need to bid farewell to all our favorite foods rich in oxalates? Not exactly. Moderation and hydration are key. Balancing our diet while keeping hydrated can help lower the risk. In taking small steps towards a balanced diet and moderation, we empower our kidneys. By making mindful choices about sodium, sugars, proteins, additives, potassium, and oxalates, we nurture kidney health. Let's toast to healthier habits and happier kidneys for a better, brighter tomorrow.